Welcome back to the Uncle Jungle Jim Show. I'm going to do another easy, quick, cheap meal for you tonight. Tonight we're going to do this beef stew. This is just a cheap package. It's already pre-made beef stew. It's not the best quality, so we are going to beef it up a little bit. If you do have more time and more money, you could buy your own beef and make it taste a little better. But this is just quick, cheap, easy. Some people might just eat this straight out the package, but to me, straight out the package is not that great, but it is a cheap meal. This is good because you don't have to uh, store it anywhere but a dry place, really. Just don't let it get too hot or frozen or nothing. But you can just keep it in your cabinet or whatnot, or use it for road trip camping and all that good stuff. So anyway, got a few things I'm gonna be adding to it. I'm gonna start with this. We've got an onion because I like extra onions and stuff. Gonna add a little bit of garlic. Gonna add some mixed vegetables. Gonna add a little taco seasoning just because I don't think this has very good seasoning personally. So I might even add a little more, just depending. And then a little crushed pepper just to give it a little extra spice. So just hang tight and we'll get cooking. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fire up the stove. I do have a gas stove. You don't have to use the gas stove, that's just what I got. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the onions. I'm going to saute these onions and then I'll get back to you. Basically, I'm just going to cook these for a few minutes till they cook down real good, and then I'll add the rest of the stuff. Okay, I got the onions pretty well sauteed. Put a scoop of garlic in there. I'm going to dump this meat in there, and then I'm going to mix the taco seasoning in there. But I'm trying to do this one-handed, so I'm going to pause it for a minute as I dump this in. Okay, I'll dump the beef stew stuff in. Gonna put some taco seasoning. And it don't have to be the kind from Taco Bell or nothing special. That just happened to be what I have. Now I'm gonna stir it up a little bit. Get it mixed up. As you can see, that beef stew that comes pre-mixed don't look the best. Not much vegetables. Got that mixed up pretty good. I think next I'll put a little spice, crushed red peppers. Put about that many in. We like it spicy. And I am going to leave some of the juice from some of the vegetables in here, just so it is a little more soupy. And it'll cook a little better. I did drain them out, the potatoes, just because we like extra potatoes. And this is like any other cooking show that I do. I don't really measure stuff out, and if there's something in here you don't like, you don't have to add it. If you want to add extra stuff, you can add extra stuff. Now basically I'm just gonna stir this up and let her cook for a few minutes, because that prepackaged stuff is pretty much just heat up. So I'm probably gonna let this cook for about between 5 and 10 minutes probably, just so it's good and hot. Everything will blend nice, and then we'll get Alpha Mix 6 to give it a try. So I'm just gonna let this cook for a bit. I have it set on about 4. That's normal for what I cook my stuff on. I like it just nice and slow. Let it kind of simmer and let the juices all mix real nice. So I'll stir this a little bit as it cooks for the next 5 to 10 minutes. Probably about 7 minutes. And then I'll scoop it on a plate and let Alpha Mix 6 give her a whirl. Okay, it's been cooking about 10 minutes. And I decided I'm going to beef it up a little bit. I'm going to make this a little spicier. You know me, I like my spices. A little cayenne pepper, a little black pepper. And we'll just mix that in. And go ahead and turn it off. Because it is pretty much ready to rock and roll. If you wanted to, you could add some more green beans and stuff. Because there's not much for green beans in there. Because I do like green beans. Green beans and potatoes. So, just going to mix this on in real good. That way you ain't just getting a bite of pepper or cayenne. So, like I said, you don't have to do it exactly like this. You can add your own twist to it. That's the beauty of cooking. And you can be a backwoods baller too. You know, balling on a budget, making a good healthy meal. Well, maybe not super healthy, but cheap, easy, quick. And as you can see, that little bit of stuff that I have there made a pretty good pot of food, which will make good meals for the next few days or feed a real large family. I'd say, you know, you got 4 or 5 kids, this would be a way to go. So I'm gonna scoop some on a plate and get Alpha Mix 6, see if he's up for the challenge. And we're back. He's ready for the challenge.
What's up, guys? Alpha Mix 6 here, ready to try out this beef stew evolution. That's what I call it, beef stew evolution. Because it requires all the other kind of ingredients with it. Instead of just a plain old bag. But, here we go. We're going to start off with the potato. Ooh. Got a little spice to it, a little bit.
You know we like it spicy, so.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Warms your heart up, actually, which is pretty good.
Good thing to eat on a cold day.
Mm-hmm.
You could cook that on a campfire or something in a kettle.
Not bad. It's actually really not bad. Like it has just the tiniest little spice.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even too hot for your kids, honestly. But it don't even burn your mouth as much. But it does like feel warmful. Like it feels warming, warm-hearted.
Is there anything you would add or take away from it, or what do you think? I thought maybe just when I was cooking it, it could have probably used a few more green beans. Because there's not many green beans in there.
Well, yeah, I mean...
But it depends on your style, too.
Yeah.
Some people probably wouldn't want a whole bunch of green beans. It does have extra potatoes in it, because I do love potatoes.
I don't know.
Pretty good?
I think it's pretty good how it is. I really have nothing to say on to like any other additional ingredients, but for the ingredients how it is right now, for me, it's pretty good.
Okay. Well, you heard it there, folks. Pretty good little meal there. Cheap and easy. Stay tuned. We're going to have some more shows like this, make sure you hit the notification bell, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Actually, I'm going to do one more cooking show tonight. I'm going to show you how to make a spicy rice.
Ooh, spicy rice.
Yep.
That's gonna be interesting, guys.
Oh, yeah. So make sure you stay tuned.
Peace.